Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And join me today for this February 2022 weight loss update following Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss and the starch solution. I am so happy to report that I am finally feeling back on track with weight loss, my physical health, my mental health, everything is just feeling so much better. At the end of November last year, I was down 36 pounds, but then December happened, I gained 6 pounds. January was just a super depressing month. I didn't lose any weight. Finally, in February, I really got back to focusing on taking care of myself. I have a morning routine that I think makes me feel good, including reading, yoga, meditation, sort of that typical stuff that you kind of roll your eyes at, oh sure, your morning routine. But no, really, my morning routine makes me feel good first thing in the morning so that I feel like it's easier to make healthy choices for the rest of the day. As far as the actual weight loss numbers, I only lost 1 pound in February, but I feel smaller. I feel like I'm getting fitter. I feel like the physical activity is building some of that strength back, because if you've been following me for a while, I was dealing with this shoulder injury, which is still a little bit sore, but I was really staying away from certain strength yoga poses like planks and down dogs and things like that because I thought it was bad for my shoulder. But the more I've gotten back into those habits of my plank, down dogs, and just different yoga strengthening things, my shoulder is feeling so much better. The same thing happened to me when I broke a toe, where I tried to not use that foot and therefore the toe didn't heal. But once I started doing different exercises with my feet and my toes, the toe got better. And same thing's happening with my shoulder. I'm not a doctor. Don't take my advice. Go see a doctor if you're injured. But anyway, I'm not upset about only losing 1 pound in the month, because I feel like I'm making physical changes. I feel like my clothes are fitting better or looser, or, you ever have those days where you put on a pair of leggings that usually fits and they just feel so tight, and I don't like those days. I feel like that's what happened every single day of December and January. And I feel like now I'm getting back to feeling healthier and fitter and lighter. I love filming these updates every month because I feel like when I look back, every month is different. There's always different challenges and always different things that I feel like I'm working on physically and mentally, and just, self-improvement. So in January, that was really mental health stuff and seasonal depression and just feeling down about myself and I wasn't good enough and struggling with perfectionism in that kind of way. But then in February, I feel like I encountered a few different challenges. The first challenge is my problem with restriction. And I've talked about this before, that I really think intermittent fasting messed up my mind so bad when it comes to eating in the morning. In the morning, I will do everything I can to not eat until I'm super hungry. Right now, as I'm filming this video, I've been awake for over 3 hours, getting closer to 4 hours, and I still haven't eaten anything. And then I literally was go film that weight loss update video and then eat. And I do that every morning, having a list of things I want to get done before I eat, which sometimes it makes sense. I like to do yoga on an empty stomach if I'm filming a yoga class for my online yoga studio. I'd like to do that on an empty stomach too, but today, I'm just sitting here. There's no reason I can't have eaten breakfast already. I did intermittent fasting from 2017 to 2019, pretty strictly. But I started thinking about this, and I'm this habit actually goes all the way back to high school, over 20 years. I definitely remember 6th through 8th grade junior high years eating breakfast every day. I can't tell you exactly when it stopped, but I know at some point in high school, I just got into the habit of not eating breakfast or going to school and buying a pop for breakfast. So as I've discussed, 30 years of dieting like drills these terrible thoughts and habits and feelings about food, like just drills them into your brain. And so my biggest goal for March is to get into the habit of eating breakfast as soon as I'm hungry in the morning, even if it's something small. I had a great habit last summer of having a banana in the morning before I would go do my state park walks. But then when the weather got cold and I stopped walking every day, I kind of stopped eating that banana. I started staying at home and getting right to work on my computer, and would then like want to have a certain amount of work done before I took a breakfast break. So that's a big goal for March, and I think that that will help me in a number of ways, because number one, I know I feel better when I eat smaller meals more often. But that's another thing I really struggle with. I really struggle with having like 3 big meals and usually no snacks, or like 1 banana or apple, like a piece of fruit for a snack. It's this mental struggle of restriction that even though I'm way better about it now, and you know, eating a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet like helps that, because I can eat anything I want anytime, you know, that's whole food, plant-based, and no oil. But when you have that restrictive mentality and mindset, it's hard to break. But I know how far I've come, and I know that it's only going to get better. I know that my relationship with food is getting better and better. My mindset about it is getting healthier, and I know that I will get to that place someday where food just isn't a concern anymore, where I just eat when I'm hungry, stop when I'm full, and just have no issues. I know how much progress I've made, and I'm getting towards there, but these things are still coming up because I still am trying to lose weight. Which brings me to the second thing that was kind of a struggle in February, and that's, you know, rewarding myself with food. It's something I've definitely got better about, as far as like, I won't go out and buy myself food as a reward for something. What I had happen multiple times in February, I mean, I've talked about this quite a bit. When I am following Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss 50-50 plates, I'm losing weight. When I'm following the Starch solution, I'm maintaining my weight. So the issue I've been having isn't really rewarding myself with food, but rewarding myself with Starch solution days, which is not bad at all. Like, I am still eating whole food, plant-based, no oil, maintaining my weight. There's nothing wrong with rewarding myself with Starch solution days versus, you know, 50-50 plate days. The only problem I have with this is that I'm still trying to lose weight. So if I'm still trying to lose weight, why am I even giving myself those Starch solution days and eating avocados and nuts and things like that, you know, when I really would prefer to just be losing weight, get to that healthy weight, whatever it may end up being, getting to my healthy body, and then eating Starch solution for the rest of my life and effortlessly maintaining my weight. Because like I talked about in a video last summer, like losing a pound a month is not going to get me to my healthy body in the time period that would make me feel good. If, just throwing a number out there, let's say I wanted to lose another 24 pounds, a pound a month, that would be 2 years. I don't want to be making these weight loss videos, you know, losing a pound a month for the next 2 years. I want to focus on losing weight the healthy way that I know how to do now, lose the weight, get to that healthy body, and then eat the Starch solution for the rest of my life. Problem solved. Obviously, I know challenges will come up, like problem solved. You know what I'm saying. I'm saying that after 30 years of nonstop yo-yo dieting, like that will be something I won't have to worry about, because I have found the healthy, whole food, plant-based, no oil way that is what our human bodies are designed to eat. The reason I make these videos and want to share these struggles and realizations and just, things that come up month after month with this getting healthy and losing weight journey, I share this because of struggling for 30 years and because of how many people I see continue to struggle. And I want so badly to just, scream it from the rooftops, like, check out Dr. McDougall, check out the Starch solution. Even just going from the sad standard American diet to the Starch solution usually causes people to lose weight effortlessly. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like, it completely boggles my mind that we get sucked into these diet programs that literally say, trick your body into going into ketosis so that it burns fat instead of carbs. It's like, or why not just work with our bodies, natural way it was built and eat the carbs it wants to fuel it and eat a low-fat diet, because we don't need to be tricking our body into going into ketosis to burn fat instead of carbs. Just saying it is like, how did I ever get sucked into that? I mean, that was about 20 years ago. So I try to give myself a little credit that, back to the point. So the two things I struggled with in February are the two things I really want to kind of focus in on in March. The first one being to stop restricting in the morning, to eat as soon as I'm hungry in the morning. Because what I find is that I feel like I eat a lot more at dinner time or want to snack more after dinner time when it's like relaxing TV time at the end of the day. So I really think that I need to adjust those calories to earlier in the day. I know people will argue back and forth on it, and it doesn't matter what time of day you eat your calories, For me personally, if I eat too late at night, too close to bed, I wake up in the morning just feeling like gross and heavy. When I stop eating a couple hours before bed and the last thing I eat is usually something like fruit, I usually wake up in the morning feeling good and lighter, also hungrier. So I know this is a habit that I need to start putting into practice for it to start like working for me, you know what I mean? Once I start eating earlier, I'll stop eating earlier before bed, and therefore when I wake up in the morning, will be hungrier first thing in the morning. So definitely working on that morning restriction mindset and, making my meals a little more even throughout the day. And then the second thing with the rewarding Starch solution days, like I feel like I need to maybe put a limit on it. Or I look back at February and I think I had 2 different weeks where I filmed what I eat in a week videos. I like to do that. It helps keep me, on track and like committed to 50-50 plates. But it's almost setting me up for a binge restrict cycle where I feel a little bit more restricted, eating maximum weight loss, which really, there's no reason I shouldn't. The things I'm eating when I'm eating Starch solution days, like I'll tell you my favorite thing I did last month a couple times. And that was taking 3 or 4 corn tortillas, dicing them up into tortilla chips like I like to do, and then taking my potato cheese, heating that up in the microwave, and putting fresh jalapeno slices on top of it, and eating chips and cheese and jalapenos. Like, there's nothing bad about eating that. And I could eat that as a maximum weight loss as the starch half of my plate, maybe only doing 2 tortillas or something to make it, I could make a 50-50 plate out of that. I guess the bottom line is I know those Starch solution days aren't hurting me. They're not like taking away progress I'm making, following maximum weight loss for a week, but then they're just not adding to the progress. As I've said, when I eat the Starch solution way, I just tend to maintain my weight. But if I really want to be losing weight right now, I really think I need to focus on maximum weight loss for the whole month of March. There's no reason I can't be eating those yummy things I eat on Starch solution days, incorporating them into maximum weight loss. I've done it before. I know I have plenty of videos where I eat my quinoa taco mix, potato cheese, and tortilla chips as one half of my 50-50 plate. So also February is a shorter month. I feel like it completely flew by. Just blink of an eye. So I guess I'll wrap this video up here. I think I have a really good understanding of myself, where I'm at with this weight loss journey. You know, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling like I'm back on track, even though I only lost 1 pound in February. It's okay. We're gonna be even more back on track in March, and then spring is gonna be here, and it's gonna be time to get outside. And oh, we have a day in the forecast this weekend that says 55. So thanks for joining me for this update today. Don't forget to subscribe and be well. I didn't hear a peep out of you my whole video. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. You're so pretty. Are you so sleepy? Oh, you're so cute. Thank you for being so quiet. Don't leave. Can we hear your purrs on camera? Aww. All right, breakfast time. Say bye-bye. Penny says, have a McDougall day. Cuteness.